Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today Thursday, 16th of June 2016. This is Edward Udidas, the Vasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline of the Daily Mirror says, FCID won't be dissolved anytime soon. The Financial Crimes Investigation Division, whose term of office scheduled to expire on June 30, will be extended, and the proposed authority to replace it will come into operation after the relevant act is passed in Parliament, Cabinet spokesman and Minister Rajitha Senaratne said yesterday. Another highlight says, Somavan Samarasinghe passes away. Former Janata Vimukti Peramuna leader Somavan Samarasinghe passed away on Tuesday night. He was 73 years at the time of his death. Mr. Amarasinghe, the fourth leader of the JVP, led the party for nearly 25 years before resigning last year, claiming there was no democracy within the JVP. He later formed the Janata Sevaka Pakshaya. FCID questions 29 public and private sector officials. The Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division yesterday questioned 29 public and private sector officials in connection with several ongoing investigations, while it also summoned Carlton Sports Network head Yoshitha Rajapaksa to record his statement. Sources said he arrived at the FCID office at 10:30 am. He was asked about the transactions in his bank statements and about his other assets. He left around 3 pm. His brother MP Namal Rajapaksa, who was also asked to report to the FCID yesterday, had reportedly asked for another date to record his statement. Meanwhile, 29 officials of state corporations and private companies reported to the FCID yesterday to give statements in connection with various investigations. Countrywide strike from July 4 if bus fares are not revised. The All Ceylon Private Bus Association threatened to stop operating buses in the event that bus fares were not increased from July 1, in keeping with the government entered into the National Transport Commission. The ACPBA secretary said they were calling for the minimum bus fares to be increased by 2 rupees while the other fares to be increased by 15%. Another highlight says, no CCTV evidence to show Patali was there. Police. The Velikada police yesterday told Colombo Additional Magistrate Chandana Kalasuriya that according to the report submitted by the Moratwa University, the CCTV footage on the Rajagiriya accident in which Megapolis and Western Development Minister Patali Chambika Ranawaka's vehicle met with an accident showed no scientific evidence to prove that the minister was in the vicinity. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline of the Daily News says, Powerful Bureau to replace FCID. No permanent footing through Act of Parliament. The Financial Crimes Investigation Division is soon to be replaced with a more powerful and permanent bureau with a mandate to investigate financial crimes, Co-Cabinet spokesman Minister Dr. Rajitha Senaratne said yesterday. And the highlight says, Death of Somavan Samarasinghe. Former Janata Vimukti Peramuna leader and General Secretary of the People's Servants Party, Somavan Samarasinghe, passed away at the age of 73 yesterday. Another highlight says, President orders Special Anti-Narcotics Unit. President Maithripala Sirisena has ordered the establishment of a Special Anti-Narcotic Unit combining the persons from all intelligence units and with the participation of all other key stakeholders to completely eradicate the illicit drug trafficking and peddling in Sri Lanka with immediate effect. Another highlight says, Alawi Maulana no more. Former Western Province Governor, former Minister of Trade Union leader Alawi Maulana passed away yesterday evening. He was 84. Maulana was being treated at a private hospital. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. Council tells court, arrest Champika. Council Nuwan Jayawardena appearing for the aggrieved party in the Rajagiriya hit and run incident involving Minister Chambika Ranawaka late February this year, in which 2 youths were injured, requested Colombo Additional Magistrate Chandana Kalasuriya to name the minister concerned as a suspect and issue an order for his immediate arrest. Government readies to arrest Udayanga. A proposal by President Maithripala Sirisena to sign an extradition treaty between Sri Lanka and Ukraine was approved by the Cabinet on Tuesday, Cabinet spokesman Health Minister Rajitha Senaratne said. The treaty will facilitate the extradition of criminals of either country from the other and is of special immediate significance in the context of Sri Lanka wanting to extradite criminals from Ukraine to Sri Lanka. The President made this proposal in his capacity as Minister of Defence. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to other newspaper highlights.